Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new Zodiac video for you guys. How long has it been since I've said that? Probably like 10 years. Today we are bringing back $7 in honor of me hitting 30,000 followers. Thank you so much for the 30,000 followers. Like what? We're getting so much closer to 100k. Yeah, I know, 70k more, but it's okay. We're making progress. The next 7 days are gonna be only Zodiac videos, and that is it. So today's video, I don't really know the name of, but we're gonna be basically using each Zodiac sign and putting them in between two different like opposites. So for example, there's gonna be like, do you have a dark sense of humor versus a very, you know, like reasonable, normal, like boring sense of humor, you know what I mean? And we're just gonna talk about like your sign and like where it lands on each scale, I guess you could say. It's more interesting than it sounds, I swear, okay? But yeah, so that's basically it for the intro. Oh, other than the fact that Zodiac merch, so for example, this cute ass little necklace right here, this is an Aquarius necklace, as you can see. It comes in every single Zodiac sign. If you're interested in getting one, you can use the coupon code $7. I'll write it on the screen here. Basically, this coupon will be active for the next 7 days. So if you want to buy something on zodiachaven.com and get a little discount on it, then go ahead and use that coupon code. You have 7 days to use it. After that, you're going to be paying full price. So girl, get your Zodiac merch now. Okay, enough for the intro. This has been long enough. I just wanted to basically introduce everything because it's been a while since I've done a Zodiac video. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am to finally get back into this. Yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so we're gonna go through like each category and just kind of talk about each sign briefly on the category. So we have here 5 categories, and the first one is your sign, a dreamer versus a realist. So a dreamer would be someone who kind of like likes to dream big and go for like really elaborate dreams and goals and just like have a lot in mind for themselves that maybe to others seems unreasonable. Dreamer would be like the more creative person, the person who's in their heads a lot, you know. Like, for example, a Pisces. We already know Pisces is going to be a dreamer. But, for example, someone that's like a Pisces versus someone that's more like a rational, level-headed Taurus or Capricorn, right? So, dreamer versus a realist. Let's go through all the signs. I'm not going to talk about each one in depth because that's going to be an hour-long video. I know you guys probably love that, but, like, I get, you know, thirsty. And, like, talking a lot makes my throat dry. So, Aries, dreamer versus realist. I feel like an Aries is a realist. I think that there's certain Aries that can be dreamers. Obviously, it's going to be, you know, every sign's going to have their little exception. But for the most part, I think that Aries are more like level-headed. They just kind of like do things their way. Whether or not that be like some big grand like dream of theirs or just something normal. Aries are pretty like, they're not crazy dreamers or anything. Taurus, definitely a realist. They are not dreamers like in the slightest. Like they just like to go for whatever's rational and makes sense and just like, you know, just facts. They don't really go for like dreams. They don't really believe in people as much as another sign might. They don't really like think outside the box. They're just kind of like, they do things like they do things as they're supposed to be done. They do a good job and they stick to plans. They're very like, you know, responsible people. Geminis, they are definitely dreamers. They dream big, they're creative, they're super, super out there, and there's no limits on a Gemini. Cancers, I think that they're realists. I think they're pessimists. I think they're realists. I don't think they tend to dream too big. They tend to doubt themselves too much. So even if they do allow themselves to kind of, you know, get into that little dream state, it's a lot of self-doubt that happens there, and that kind of messes with everything. Leos are dreamers, I would say. I think they're like in between more so. Like they dream to what they know they can achieve. So they will dream, and if they think they can achieve huge, they will dream huge. But if they don't think they can achieve something huge, they won't dream huge. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like they're not super, super out there when it comes to that. They're just kind of like, they're in between, I would say. Virgo, what are we at? We just hit Leo. Virgo. Dreamers, they are, whew, they definitely are. Even though they're like opposite of Pisces, and Pisces is like the ultimate dreamer, I think that Virgo is, you know, they're very passionate people, so that kind of goes hand in hand with it. Libras are definitely realists. They like to stick to what they know. They like to stick to, you know, the plan. They like a level of comfort that comes with just kind of going for what they know they can achieve. They are not really dreamers, no. I'm not saying they're not hard workers, but I'm just saying like they're not like, you know, oh, like I want to be a movie star, you know what I mean? Like that's not in their nature. Scorpios, dreamers. They like to think big even if they don't do anything to achieve it. But they do like to think big. Sagittarius, I would say, are more so the realist. Yeah, they're realists. they like their comfort zone. You know, they really like their comfort zone. Capricorns, they're not dreamers. I'm sorry, they're not. By the way, sorry, my eyelashes are really bothering me, so if my eyes are red, ignore that because I just felt it kind of like poking. But yeah, anyways, yeah, Capricorns are very like, they're just kind of, you guys know how I feel about Capricorns, but you know, they're just like kind of boring. Like they don't like to like think big and dream big and like believe in people like to the extreme. They will definitely encourage you. They're really good for that, but they're not like huge on like go after your passions, you know? Aquarius, the best sign ever. Aquarius, Zodiac.com. Aquariuses are definitely dreamers. Like sometimes I think we dream too much. We are just kind of like, we just like to think big, like, but we don't set limits on ourselves, but we work hard to get to where we want to be, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not just gonna dream about becoming a YouTuber and post one video a year like I used to. We get stuck in a rut, but we can get out of it as long as we're passionate enough. Pisces, the ultimate dreamer, the ultimate, like, nobody beats them. Like, Aquarius comes close, but Pisces are like, they are dreamers. They can get demotivated if they feel like they're getting nowhere close to their dream, but if they are on the right track, there's no stopping them. There's no stopping them. So the next one is logical versus emotional. I talked a lot for that first one, so I'm going to try and like speed it up a bit because I have 5 topics. So Aquarius, let's start with Aquarius. Logical versus emotional. Logical. We are like not emotional, so yeah, logical. We think with our heart. Sorry. We think with our head, not our heart. So that's kind of what this logical versus emotional is. Do you think with your head, logical, or do you think with your heart, emotional? Pisces, emotional. They think with their hearts. Aries, they're a good in between, but I think they're more towards logical than they are to emotional, because they're not crazy emotional, but they do let it affect them. So I think like if this is the scale, they're like over here closer to logical. Taurus, ooh. I don't know, because they're really good lovers. Like, they're all about their loved one, but they're also very smart and level-headed. I think they're the perfect medium. I think they're the perfect medium, honestly. Yeah. Geminis, they think with their head, but they can get lost in certain relationships. They definitely can, but it doesn't always happen. So I would say they're more towards, like, being logical, but they do get off track at times. But they're still an air sign, you know, ruled by like logic and all that. There's, what's the next one? Cancer. Emotional. They think with their heart. They think with their heart. Every decision they make is with their heart. I swear they don't even have a brain. I'm kidding, no. They definitely do think with their heart though. I'm serious about that. Virgo, are we at? No, Leo. Leos think with their, I think they think with their heart. They like to act like they're all hard and tough and this and that. Nobody can touch me. They think with their heart. They get emotional easily and they get affected by certain things. And yeah, I really think, I know a lot of people will probably disagree with me, but they think with their heart. Virgos, heart. They make some dumbass, Virgos make the dumbest decisions when they're in love. And I literally have come across so many Virgos that have made some silly decisions when in love. So I truly, truly believe with all my heart that, that their actions are ruled by their heart and not their head. Libras, they are logical, not emotional at all. It's not that they're not emotional at all, but they definitely think with their mind over their heart. So definitely, definitely, definitely. Scorpio, water sign. For the most part, water signs are, yeah, all of them to me think with their heart. Like, they're just emotional. They're so emotional. Sagittarius think with their heart. Yep. Capricorn, head. They are logical people. They're rational people. So yeah, I don't think they get lost in their emotions too much. They're pretty cool with that. What's the next topic? So is your sense of humor dark or normal? Let's start with Virgo. Virgo sense of humor, I think it's dark. I think it's dark. It's not crazy dark, but it's definitely not normal. Libra, dark. You know, you think they're all innocent and like, oh, like, I wouldn't hurt a fly, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm so innocent. Like, you know, don't make offensive jokes around me. Like, no, their sense of humor is fucked up for the most part. Scorpio, ooh, they get really sensitive, so I don't think they have a crazy dark sense of humor. I think they have a crazy dark side to them, and they definitely have some messed up thoughts, but I think their sense of humor, they're really, really nice people, so they don't like to make anybody feel bad. They don't like to make jokes at anybody's expense. They don't like to... You know, they're really sweet people, so I actually think that the sense of humor of a Scorpio is very normal and level-headed. Sagittarius, dark sense of humor. Yeah, you wouldn't think it, but they do. Capricorn, pretty normal. I would say they're not too funny, so they're pretty normal. They have some weird thoughts. They're really weird sometimes, but their sense of humor is just kind of average, you know? Aquarius, very dark. Very dark. Like, most Aquarius that I've met have the weirdest sense of humor. They say some things that you're just like, whoa, you really shouldn't have said that out loud, but that was hilarious. But like, for example, for me, like, I say some messed up stuff and my jokes are really, really messed up to the point where people kind of look at me like, yo, you shouldn't say that kind of stuff. And I'm like, oh my god. It's not like it's racist. I don't say like racist jokes or anything like that, but like my sense of humor is definitely definitely a little off. Pisces, dark sense of humor. They're some of the funniest people I know. Their sense of humor is crazy. Aries, pretty normal. I would say it's pretty normal. Taurus, dark. I love Taurus. Like, I think that they're so funny. Like, for example, my friend Sophia, her sense of humor is like mine, except I don't know if it's as bad. It might be, but you wouldn't expect it. They all seem so innocent and sweet, and then they open their mouth and you're like, oh, that was not a good joke, but it totally was. Geminis are, oh, their mind is twisted. Their mind is twisted. Cancer, depends on the Cancer, I feel. I think for the most part, they're like the perfect level of funny. They're definitely not like a dull sense of humor kind of sign, but they're not dark and twisted. They're just like average, but they're funny. I really like a Cancer sense of humor. And then lastly, Aries, no, what? And lastly, the Leo, I think that they are funny as well and they're entertaining, but I don't think that they necessarily have a dark sense of humor. I think they have like a good, fair, normal sense of humor. Lazy versus motivated zodiac signs. We're gonna go through this even faster because this video is so long. Oh my god, I talk so much. Okay, lazy versus motivated. Let's start with Pisces. Pisces is lazy unless they're passionate about something. That's when they get super driven, but if they're not passionate about something, they will not put any effort into it. So sometimes it takes a while for them to find that passion. Oh my god, I'm talking so much, I really gotta narrow it down. Who's next? Aries, motivated. Taurus, motivated. Gemini, depends again. They are kind of like the Pisces. They have to really enjoy something. The thing is with Gemini is that they're like all talk. They can be all talk a lot. So you think that they're motivated and then you really realize like, wait, they haven't done anything that they've said they were gonna do. Cancer, motivated. They're really smart people. Cancers are super, super smart and driven. Leo is like the most motivated sign ever. Like if I'm in a group assignment, I would want to be partnered with a Leo. Actually, no, we'd probably bump heads a lot. But like, still, I'd want to be partnered with a Leo. I'm sitting so low. Virgo is, when they're in the right headspace, they are super motivated and driven. But if they're not in the right headspace, they just get so lazy. Like if they're going through stuff, they get really lazy and they're all talk. But if they're like in a good state of mind, they're super, super like, let me get this done, let me do this, let me do that, and they do it. And they're really, really on it. So it all depends on where they're at in life. Libra, they're motivated for sure. Very motivated people. Scorpio, unmotivated. Sag, motivated. Capricorn, motivated. Aquarius, I say they're demotivated. They're kind of lazy sometimes. The good thing about them is that they're not all talk because they don't talk about things until they're gonna do them. Once they speak something into existence, they actually make sure they get it done. But the thing is, they always take on too much, so it's hard for them to focus on one thing. So they just kind of like don't do shit. Like, so they can be lazy. They like to seem like they're like on top of everything, but they're really not. Pisces, I think I started with Pisces. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, so next one is petty versus rational and fair. Petty. Aries, petty. P-E-T-T-Y, petty. Do you remember that meme? The P-E to the T-T-Y. Stupid ass Vine days. Yeah. Aries are petty. Like one of the most petty signs you will ever encounter in your life. Taurus, petty. They act like they're not, but they are. Taurus are so petty, it's not even funny. Like they really trick you into thinking that they're so normal and like, you know, they don't react. No, they're petty. They're so petty. Watch out for them. Gemini, petty. Cancer, petty. Leo, petty. Okay, is every sign petty? I think every sign's petty. Leo's petty. Cancer. Oh, I reversed those, but you know what I meant. No, I didn't reverse those. I didn't. Virgo, you know, I don't think they're too petty. No, I don't think they're petty. Libra, no, they're not. Scorpio, petty. Sagittarius, no. When they're hurt, they're just like too angry to focus on being petty. They just want to leave everything. Capricorn, they're not too petty. Aquarius, petty or not? I don't think so. I think they're just always unbothered. They're like, yo, I don't give a shit. Like that's an Aquarius thing. Like we just like kind of like, I could be petty, but I don't care enough to be petty. You know what I mean? Like we have petty thoughts, but we don't actually act on it. So I would say no. Pisces, no, they're not petty. Yeah, I think there's one more topic, or that might be the last one. That's the last one. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was a different kind of zodiac video. I'm trying to come up with some new ideas so that I'm not like repeating the same types of videos all the time. So I hope you guys liked the new style. I don't know if it's something that's going to be like, you know, a thing that's consistent, but yeah, that was it. Once again, I just do want to remind you, if you do want to pick up some zodiac merch, we have some cute shit. We have Aquarius necklaces, we have crew necks, we have phone cases, crystal necklaces. Everything's so cheap, guys. Like especially the jewelry. I would say the apparel's a little bit pricier, but it's worth it. The quality's good. There's nothing more than $40 on the site, so that's the most expensive thing you're gonna find on the site, so that's bomb. Don't forget to check out zodiachaven.com. Please guys, I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to save up to go to LA, and that would really help me out if you guys supported me, made some purchases. Don't forget you can use the coupon code, that one up there, right there. Go use it. Go click down below and click on zodiachaven.com. That's one thing. Another thing is, don't forget to use the hashtag 7DAWS on social media if you want to be a part of the conversation for the next 7 days of the 7 days of Zodiac. Once again, I'm happy you guys have stuck with me through this little hiatus of Zodiac videos, but we are back, and we are back with 7 straight videos, so I hope you guys enjoy them. Thank you for watching this entire outro. It was long as fuck. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you tomorrow, actually. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye guys.
Yeah. Oh no, no. Yeah. I know the secret we share. Look what this feeling has done to me.